Before an authentic Japanese badminton racket is neatly packaged in a box like this, it has to pass a final test that many people would not expect if they heard about it. From the racket being tested directly, the elasticity of the string, the evenness of the paint color, and even has a unique number. And the code helps the manufacturer to transmit back exactly who performed each stage. From the carbon forester, the string weaver, to the final mass adjustment technique. This is a quality control standard that the people in my profession still call Swiss watch standard. The reason for doing skill is because in top-notch badminton, the smallest error can create motivation to pay for the whole match. By now, you can probably guess why Japanese rackets are always priced twice or even 3 times higher than rackets from other brands, right? Not just because of the Made in Japan stamp, but because 70% of the process is still done by hand. The materials are among the highest quality in the world. The production line is a cell production, meaning a small group is responsible for each racket, minimizing mass errors. And especially, each racket must pass a test that is more rigorous than a Swiss watch before leaving the factory. The high price is not just for show, but is actually to serve the goal of winning or losing, where a standard smash can decide the championship. My favorite step, and also the step that surprises many people, to learn that in Japan, people still keep the habit of hand painting each racket, especially the signature or limited edition models. Instead of printing decals on a mass scale, they use brushes, drawing each layer of pattern, each color transition. The good thing is that hand painting gives soft colors, smooth color transitions, and most importantly, durability over time. Using decals is fast, but when the racket is subjected to tension, collision, or friction, the decal layer will peel off, while hand painting is durable and beautiful as new. The more you play, the more glossy it becomes. Next comes the most important part of a badminton racket, the frame. If you look closely, you'll see that the carbon fiber rolls here are silvery and have a lighter sheen than the regular ones. In fact, they're using aerospace-grade carbon, specifically for airplane and spaceship wings. This carbon is super light, super strong, and extremely elastic. Each layer of fiber is hand-wrapped around the mold with a fixed twist angle. The allowable deviation is only about 1 to 2 degrees. Too much deviation, and the racket will lose its power, lose its standard, and of course, it must be discarded immediately. After the carbon wrapping is completed, each racket frame is put into a heat press to fix the shape and increase durability. What's special is that each racket model will have a separate table of temperature, pressure, and pressing time parameters. Doubles rackets need flexibility. Singles rackets need to be stiff and have good reaction force. If it is made on a mass production line, it is very difficult to adjust the parameters of each racket. But here, they are divided into small cell production groups. Each group only makes a certain number of rackets, ensuring that each racket meets the design requirements. After molding, the racket frame is hand-sharpened. Only skilled workers can feel which parts of the racket are a little tight, which parts are too thin, which the naked eye or machine may not be able to detect. Then comes the weight. Each racket must meet the standard weight, and most importantly, the balance between the two ends of the racket. If there is just a 1 gram difference, the smash will be off-center, the force will be uneven. And then, a $1 million racket is no different from a piece of firewood. It's true that the most expensive part of a racket isn't the frame, it's the strings. In Japan, the stringing process is still almost entirely manual. Each string is hand-woven with a tension measured in millinewtons. If there's a difference of just a few newtons, even an A-level player would be forced to withdraw from a tournament because his shot was offhand. And especially when stringing, people also check by hand feel, by the sound of the strings being tapped, and by listening to the resonance, something that modern measuring machines may not be able to do as accurately as an experienced craftsman. Many countries can produce rackets, but what keeps the professional level for decades lies in strict standards and respect for the profession like this. If you have ever tried holding a genuine Japanese racket, you will understand what it feels like to smash exactly as you intended. And if you have never tried it, my advice is, borrow one and play. Just one set, you will know if you are hitting with a racket or a stick. And if you are using a racket or have had a memorable shot, leave a comment below. I will read each one.